Hello, my beloved friends. So, today I did a session by channeling the Galactic Federation in order to ask about the solar flare or solar flash event. A lot of people were talking about it, okay, and I channeled the Galactic Federation and they have given information about the solar flash. They have given everything we need to know about the solar flash, I believe, okay. So this session is a bit detailed about the solar flash, and they have also stated that when can it happen, a possibility of its happening, and stuff like that. You listen to the session, and at the end of the session, they have also described. Actually, I had asked one more query. Okay, the second query was about life review process, and I had wanted them to share it in a story format because I found it really interesting, to hear stories from other planets. And yeah, in this session, they have also shared a story about life review, which I found really fascinating. And okay, here is the session, after which I'm gonna explain to you what I understand. So listen to the session.
We are the Galactic Federation, and we greet you in the love and the light of the One Supreme Creator. Today, we are connected to share with you our thoughts and insights regarding the so-called solar event or solar flash of a higher magnitude than that experienced by your people. In this regard, before we start sharing our thoughts, please understand that we, as the Galactic Federation, are only connected with you today to share our thoughts and insights without infringing upon the free will of your planetary sphere. Because your planet has free will, and every single entity on your planetary sphere has the free will to accept or reject information with their own heart. There have been many people on your planet who have been predicting about the solar flash events for long times. Since the days of the old civilizations that existed on your planet, these predictions are here. However, many people on your planet still do not understand the true significance of the solar flash event. Many of these predictions were correct. Their predictions happened in another timeline or in another parallel universe. They were tapping into another timeline when they gave their predictions. Today, we are here to share with you our thoughts concerning this current Earth timeline and with regard to the solar flash event. Let us tell you that the sun always ejects these solar flares, or the sun ejects solar flashes, and these in order to balance its own energies. Because the sun is reacting and creating new energetic waves. These solar flashes are a significance of the level of consciousness on the planetary sphere as well. We, as the Galactic Federation, always are protecting the Earth and other planetary spheres from such events. And we are always concerned about the safety of the different beings in the various planets in the galaxy and in the cosmos. Furthermore, let us tell you that the solar flares which were supposed to happen on the year 2012, as had been predicted by your people previously, were stopped by us, and we as the Galactic Federation had to change the trajectory of the solar flare that happened on 2012, which would have, if it hit Earth, caused a lot of damage to your so-called instruments. Please understand that there is certain confusion upon your planets that many people believe that solar flares will cause damage to the physical vehicles of your people. However, this is incorrect, and the fact is that the solar flares will only damage your so-called electronic instruments. Furthermore, if a solar flare were to come into your planet without any hindrance from us or from other energetic waves, the waves that are surrounding your planet, which have been protecting your planet from these events, then such solar flares would cause these so-called lights to go for a certain amount of time as known by your people, because these solar flares will damage the instruments which depend on magnetic and electrical transference or magnetic resonance in order to operate. Furthermore, this solar flare event could also lead to your so-called satellites that you have in the outer atmosphere of the planet to malfunction. However, even if a big solar flare were to hit Earth, there would be no damage to your physical vehicle. Also, understand this. Let us tell you that every 6th of July for the next upcoming 20 to 50 years, and for the coming cyclical changes, the Earth's poles will slowly tilt, which could cause these solar flares, if they occur during these timelines, to affect your instruments. These flares occur without any warning because these flares are erupted from the sun's reactions. However, we have prevented a massive solar flare from hitting Earth on the year 2012 by using the love light energies to push it away from the trajectory of Earth. Further, the query regarding when it will happen, in this regard, let us share with you that all the predictions made by your people actually occurred in another dimension or another timeline. They were accessing the information from those timelines, and with regard to this timeline, let us share with you that this solar event, even if it occurs, will not affect you because we as the Galactic Federation are always protecting the planets. And we will not allow such events to drastically affect your people and the planet. We as the Galactic Federation are enforcers of peace, love, and light. Also note that many people, they want this solar flare or solar flash to occur on the planet because they feel that this solar flash would signify the ending of an era. However, let us tell you that Earth is already in the beginning phases of the 4th density consciousness, hence there is no need to worry about anything. Furthermore, please understand that we as the Galactic Federation are concerned because many of your people are creating mind-made thought forms and expecting a solar event which could increase the likelihood of this occurring on your time-space. In order to prevent such an event from happening, we would request each entity using its free will to not create any thought forms regarding the occurrence of such flares, in order to not allow such events from occurring on your planets. This is also a reason why many entities on your planet must understand that thought forms have the ability to manifest in your time-space. Now, let us address the second query placed by this instrument regarding the life review process which occurs after incarnation ends for your people. In this regard, let us tell you a short story since your people find it easy to remember facts in this format. Once upon a time, on another planetary sphere, there were three entities on the third density consciousness who were searching for gold on other planetary spheres. Out of the three, one entity was trying to stop the two other entities from making drastic errors in their mission. The other two were ego-driven and were obsessed to obtain this rare element. As in their planet, gold had the ability to grant longer life. These entities finally, after tracking an asteroid for a long time, managed to land on this asteroid in order to mine it. However, this asteroid soon turned out to be volatile and exploded, which caused many of these entities to cross over immediately. We correct ourselves, which caused all of these entities to cross over immediately. These entities, after crossing over, then met each other on the astral planes after death as they awaited their life review process. The first two entities did not have any life review and incarnated immediately onto the next lifetime. Only one entity underwent the process of life review and was given the opportunity to choose its next incarnation along with its lessons and parent entities. This third entity asked its higher self as to why the other two did not have this opportunity to undergo life review process. Then this entity's higher self replied that they had not yet become self-aware enough to the truth within. They were too attached with material possessions of the outer world without full understanding of the self. You, on the other hand, were more focused on your inner self. This is the reason why you have the opportunity to undergo life review. Therefore, we hope that we have addressed your queries, and we leave you now in the love and the light of the One Supreme Creator. We are the Galactic Federation. Bye.
So hello my friends, after listening to the session, I will tell you what I understand, and they have said that, look, okay, many people, they have predicted about solar flares occurring. I believe, I don't know about this, okay, but I believe they said that there was a big solar flare on 2012 that almost hit Earth. And on 2012 they diverted the solar flare, they are saying. Now I don't know, I don't know, okay, if it really happened. I need to see, okay. And they have also said that there are so many people who are like predicting the solar flares will happen, and actually all of their predictions, they said, happened in another timeline or in another parallel reality. So in essence, these people, they were tapping into a different timeline, okay. So the Galactic Federation did not say that the predictions made by the other people were wrong. They said that they occurred in a different timeline. And I need to tell you clearly that the Galactic Federation has said that they also cannot predict when the solar flares will happen, because they said that solar flares occur at a random time because of the reaction from the sun. Furthermore, let me tell you that they also stated that solar flares, okay, they already Earth is being protected by our atmosphere, and already the Galactic Federation is also protecting our planet from any outside intrusion. They said that there is nothing to worry about. This is what they said. And furthermore, they also said that if a solar flare were to if a big solar flare were to hit Earth, okay, the only thing that would be damaged would be our instruments. I believe they said that, such as our mobile phone and other devices, okay. And yeah, so light came just now, okay. Actually, it's raining really heavily here in Sikkim, it's raining really high, and lights, light, and we don't have that continuous light like many of you have. So right now the light came, I'm thankful. And okay, so it means that the light is winning, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, and they also said that if the solar flare was to hit Earth completely, our physical vehicle would not be affected by it, they said, okay. They said only the instruments would be temporarily disabled, maybe they would be damaged, and there could be a few days of no light, okay. That's what they said. But they also said that they will not allow this to happen. They are always protecting Earth. And also about the 6th July, I believe they said 6th July. Now they look, okay, look, don't misunderstand what they said, okay. They said that on the 6th July, every 6th July, since the Earth is rotating, right, I don't know, they said that the poles, the poles, north and the south pole, maybe they point towards the sun or something like that. I don't know, okay. This is what they said, I believe. And that would make it more likelihood for the solar flare to enter. However, they said that they are always protecting us, and they will make sure that it doesn't happen. And the other thing about they talked about was the life review. In the life review process, they said that there were 3 entities in another galaxy who were searching for gold, okay. I believe gold is precious in their galaxy also, I don't know. So these beings, they were searching gold in an asteroid, and the asteroid it exploded, okay. They said that, and when the asteroid exploded, all of them died, but out of the 3 entities, right, only the one entity was able to do life review process. And this entity asked the higher self why the other 2 had no opportunity to do life review and to choose their future life. So the higher self said that because of they were not self-aware enough. Look, okay, I believe this is what they're saying, is that we need to be self-aware enough. We need to focus on our internal state in order to be ready for life review. And also they said that the 2 entities, they were focused more on the outside world, on material possession, and forgetting about their internal state. So this is a very important thing, I believe, to focus on self-awareness, on your internal being also, okay. Not only like being focused on the external things, but also being focused on the internal, what is going on. And yeah, this is a very important lesson, I believe, the Galactic Federation has shared. And this is what I understood from the session. And as always, thank you so much for watching the video. And if you want to see my uncensored videos, YouTube has taken down my videos, and I have also made many new uncensored videos about the V thing, about there is this thing going on, right, about those things. It is on my Patreon, and YouTube doesn't allow me to post about these things. YouTube will take it down. On the Patreon you can see it uncensored, so it is on my Patreon, and if you want to go and watch, you can watch it there. And I thank you all for the support, and I send you all love and light. So see you again.